Hey y'all, let's make this beautiful crisscross Bubu top together. Start by drafting your back piece. So for my back piece, I'm using 3 inches for the neck width and 1 inch for the neck depth. I connected that to create my neckline, divided my shoulder by 2, marked that, and then I marked my sleeve length, which is 8 inches. Now for my sleeve opening, I'm using 9 inches. So I just marked that downwards from the baseline. Then I drew a straight line across. Now I divided my hip by 4 and added extra 4 inches to that, and that's what I marked on that line as well as on the hem. And I'm going to connect that with a straight line. I'm just going to draw a curve to connect the body of the blouse to the sleeve, and then I created my shoulder slope by coming down by half an inch. I replaced that half an inch at the bottom part of the sleeve so I don't lose that half an inch, okay? Then once we're done with that, we're done with our back piece. Just cutting that out. Now let's move on to draft the front piece. I placed the back piece on top of the front piece and marked that same neck width. For the neck depth of my front, I marked 7 inches and I connected that to the neck width. Now the length of my top, like I said, is 28 inches. I divided that by 2 and that gave me 14 inches, which is what I marked. And then I just drew a straight line. Now for how wide you want your front to be, I made mine 25 inches from the fold, okay? The next thing I did was to connect the neck depth to that line with a curve, okay? Now remember that this piece is cut the way you would cut a wrap top, okay? And make sure that this extra fabric is on the center front, all right? So I just went ahead to cut everything else, and then it's time for us to sew. Now I place the back piece, and then I place the front piece right sides facing. I'm going to join the shoulder and the sides with ½ inch seam allowance. So after joining that, the next thing I'm going to do is to mark the midpoint of the back neckline. Now I'll take the front pieces, I'll place the ends together, then I'm going to join them together with ½ inch seam allowance, okay? After joining them with ½ inch seam allowance, I just opened up the allowance and I ironed it flat. And then I folded the piece. After folding it, I'm going to twist it once, okay? Just twist it once and then place that seam on that back neckline. So the midpoint that you marked, place it there, and then align the rest of the front piece, align the rest of it to the neckline, starting from the back and work your way to the front of the neckline. Okay. Please, the detailed tutorial is on my YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel name is the Silem. Okay, so just pin it all the way around and then go ahead and sew it. Once you're done sewing it, all you have to do is just hem the bottom part, weave the allowance, hem your sleeve, and you're good to go. This is the finished look. Thanks for watching. Bye.